do this. For this.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah!
The party was honestly great, but at that point I was switching off already. I don't know why. I think it was a gradual build up over the days.
Yeah, wait. You know just now when we were all partying and having fun, right? He seems a bit off.
Wait, where
Hey,
is
can I just ask, what is Sasi doing now?
Yeah, where is he?
I think the best person asked him is you.
I tried to first. Okay, then you guys talk.
Yeah, just feel the atmosphere lah. He just want to have fun with us.
Hey brother, you still cleaning ah?
The sink clogged already, bro. Leave her.
It's stuck ah?
No, just now f***ing the water until here, sir.
You just open it.
No, but got a lot of nonsense.
No, I know. You just let I tell you, this is the Asian way. The Chinese way.
Chopstick.
No, really,
Hey, bro,
really.
disgusting, bro.
Yeah, no, trust me, bro. Trust me.
I was pushing down the food into the sink with a chopstick. You shouldn't do that, boys and girls. If your sink is stuck, what you should do is. What should you do?
I also needed some space
I really couldn't really.
They shipping me and Shamil it's quite funny, but I don't think it's the right time also lah.
Yeah. I mean, you have your own.
Yeah. And Shamil is-
got ball one so if you want to pop.
Obviously, when you have 8 strangers staying together 24/7, no connection, like no devices, there's bound to be like miscommunication and misunderstandings. But I told him, but the 8 of us were able to resolve it our own ways lah. I said that.
They're having one-on-one now, David and... Oh, they're smoking? I thought they're having one-on-one.
Smoking.
Yeah, we last take then we go and join them. Like, I was in OCS, right? So I think we're quite similar. I wasn't like this, like chill and mellow back then. I'm very boisterous. Like I lead. I will command everyone to do shit. They are my same rank. But that was me when I was I'm super loud. So that was me when I first started. We were doing well lah. Mission all solid because there's someone to command them, right? And you know what they tell me? Like, why are you acting like this? Why are you so like commanding? But they feedback to me and I find it like it's something that I reflect on. Like, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to appear like weak sometimes and sensitive. And I need to understand from their perspective too. Like, and once I become once I see like their reflection, right, all to me, right, like I was expecting like, wow, our mission all steady. Like they should thank me because I lead a great team. I know how to lead. But no, it's like you're up, you're screwed up. You shouldn't do this. I realized that I was overcompensating for myself. I'm actually very insecure. Like I need to overcompensate for my like weaknesses, so I'm very, very loud.
Like him telling me, like, bro, just be vulnerable, bro, just be vulnerable. At that point, what kind of broke my shell was, I always thought I was being like an open book or being vulnerable in that sense. But even then, I think because my defense mechanisms were still active, right, I wasn't exactly being vulnerable. I was only being like partially vulnerable, and that's of no good to me nor anyone.
We have less than 24 hours.
That's why I say I think we need another 2 more days
6 days.
to literally break this f***ing situation.
I don't know if 2 days is enough.
I'm done, guys.
I'm done.
I need a new eye candy before this.
You guys are ready to...
My eye candy found his happy ever after. I need someone else.
His happiness. I really thought that he's not interested with you. At first.
me also.
I really thought,
like,
At first, I thought
like,
he's not interested with you. At first, I really thought he was interested with Shaz initially. Because like at first, he didn't really go around with people, and until like the 2nd to 3rd day, he suddenly like tore with all of us. But then suddenly, like today, I just realized that he never really talked to you.
He doesn't.
Because he's f***ing shy.
He's shy.
And he admitted
Shut.
shy.
He is a softie. You need to scratch his.
Don't get me wrong, I understand, but girl can't wait. Like, I understand you're shy because I'm f***ing shy, and I admitted it. I was like, I'm shy around him. There are also moments where I feel like, okay, I wonder if we would meet on an intellectual level, and I don't mean it in like a I'm better than him or he's better than me kind of way. It's just like, can we really have a conversation that like progresses us in the context of as a team?
I'm so drunk.
I don't know where I've been. I don't know where I'm going.
Oh my god, I'm very proud of this guys.
I think this is our best meal.
We topped the best meal. I made Shaz cry. And I'm about to make all of you cry also.
No, I'm not ready for this. I just want to eat first.
No, listen. So I forgot to bring, like they told us to bring a gift right for everyone, and I forgot.
Not everyone. I brought for one only.
No, yeah, but no, listen. So I forgot to bring that gift. Okay. Then I felt bad. So I wrote notes for all of you, and I'm gonna read it out to each one of you individually. I feel sad today that it's the last day because okay, I was telling the guys, I honestly like when I go home later, I'm gonna sit on my bed and be like I'm really gonna be like, what was that? Like, what happened?
I'm so sad. I'm really so sad that it's 5 days already. But I'm also excited. I kind of want to go home. I miss my family. I miss civilization. But I'll definitely miss the rest of the housemates.
Alright.
So Brandon actually like sat down with us during breakfast, and then he just kind of like let us talk out our feelings lah, cause like Sasi was feeling very down. And I mean, yeah, it's valid for him to be affected that way.
I feel that both of you are really deep down really nice people with your own stories, and throughout the whole 5 days you can actually really tell that you find similarities within each other. On the other side, I know that both of you have like talked to each other one-on-one. Like you are deeply, let's say, hurt by certain stuff which he might have not even meant to say to you, but sometimes it just hurts because it's a trigger. You know what I mean? And on your side, you want to apologize, but you don't know how because you don't know what you did wrong and said was wrong. Because you didn't mean it that way. So it's really a misunderstanding. Honestly, like, we're gonna walk out of this house and whoever like keeps up with each other is whoever makes the effort, right? Right? We all have our lives. But like, I want to know from each of you what is the biggest takeaway. Yep, it's the takeaway you had from each other. Okay. Let all the guts down. Because sometimes when we get defensive, we don't say what we mean. And you don't have to agree with each other. I'm not making you best friends.
I think like in the case of being exposed to Dewy, right? Like
Exposed to Dewy.
Exposed to me, bruh.
I mean, she's exposing herself to us half the time, but okay. Is that she has a flair when it comes to being herself or doing whatever that she wants to do. And because like I kind of see her like maybe as a younger self or younger sibling or that kind, right? I kind of like you know, you look and then like, hey, actually what happened to me? Like you see someone exactly like you and you know like you are like that, and then after that you're like, yeah, I also was like that. Like what happened to me? It's either you go and get it or you don't, that kind of thing, right? And that's the flair, like the whole the flair in how she expresses things, yeah. Then like I really used to be like that, like 4 or 5 years back, but then like somewhere along the way I just feel like I don't know lah, I lost it lah.
I think my biggest takeaway from him is that throughout the 5 days, I learned that I should never judge someone too quickly and just block people out too quickly because I can miss a lot of things. Yeah, so what I mean by that is like, when I first met you, I already knew like, oh my god, this could be a potential brother in my life. Like someone that I can confide in and someone that I can like relate with lah, because I don't even know if people can understand how I feel with the way my brain works. Maybe you can.
Yeah.
So that was it. But then I feel like when the incident happened, right, I felt very vulnerable, and like I said, I think I told you before, like I'm not very good at my emotions. So how I play it off is like I make it into a comedic situation. I just shut off and I just kind of like block you out. I realized that in doing so, right, I didn't allow you to show me that you're not you're not that moment alone. That moment alone don't define who you are, and you have so much more to offer to me. So I feel like my biggest takeaway is that I shouldn't just block off from people so fast, and I should let people like really show me who they are. And you know, people are not perfect, and I can't just like, oh, you do this to me, you're out. Yeah, I cannot do that, because I think that like what you say, like that's very impulsive, and that's how I like protect myself. But I don't think it's very fair and helpful for other people, and when other people are trying with my friend. Yeah.
I didn't I knew like I had, not say I knew that I had flaws. I knew like what roughly the flaws were, right? But I didn't expect it to like implode until like this. Yeah, I know sometimes I speak too fast or whatever. The thing is, I don't know how to control.
Yeah,
I can't control
I know
it.
what you mean.
So it's because of this. It's either I speak or that I don't speak at all. But if I don't speak, right, it's not the same as when Devin is like man of few words, you know. Mine is like,
it's totally that. It's not me. I'm shut off kind of.
So
thing.
you can see that I'm disassociating, you know, and I tend to disassociate a lot. Like I think when I realized that like this thing is still an issue, whereas I'm trying to work on it. Yeah. I'm old. Like in a sense, like, I'm going to be 28 this year.
Yeah.
I'm working on it, and like it's I feel like
it comes out to you again. Right?
Yeah, I feel like time's running out in that sense. And no matter like, you know, you go deal with this, I kind of like, okay, I have 5, 10 issues, right? I do one, okay, cool. I do 2, okay, cool. Third one, next one. There's always more piling up.
Of course, everyone is like that.
Yeah. And then like these things, it takes time, right? So maybe it can take a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5. But in between, you have relationships to handle, you have work, you know, you have this.
Distractions, basically.
Yeah. You tend to lose a lot of things, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. That was amazing. It's not easy to be vulnerable to people that you just met like 5 days ago. But in a moment where he just cried and like said that he was struggling with something like, oh, he felt like he doesn't have a lot of time left and he just wants to get things right. I feel like I really resonated with that, and that was the moment that he was relatable as a person, and that's when I could feel for him, and that was when I no longer feared him. You may feel like time is running out and like, oh no, I need to get my shit together, I need to get my shit together at my age, or point in life or whatever. Even I feel like that. And you're gonna be like, but she's so young. I feel like that too. I have a lot of eyes on me as well, and I always feel like that. I feel pressure on me. Remember I tell you, I say I scared I lose my parents, because time is running with all of us. And you don't have to feel like you're alone in this rat race of your own life. And like, I swear to God, I always tell you this, I don't know if you got listen or not, but people like us, we never lose our fire. It's always inside of us. Yes. There are moments in my life where I've lost my fire too. But it just took me like time to like reignite that, and like, I've been trying to tell you, Sasi Baka! Crazy Baka! Don't know what you're on. I was always wearing Superman shirt and then Spider-Man shirt. Like, you have, like the spark is in you. It's in you, bitch. It's literally in you, bitch. Like, it's not gonna go anywhere. If we are born with it, we die with it.
Yes.
Ayo. The talk with me, Brandon and Dewy was honestly very refreshing. I think like, I don't know, I may have been bottling up, so it kind of caused the bubble to break, right? It kind of burst at that moment, so it's good, it's good. So at least like, I don't carry any tensions out of the house.
I think it really touched my heart. It saw like 2 younger brother and sister, who really just didn't know how to speak to each other. It just like touched my heart where they can actually say their piece and kind of accept it. And I think that session was just so powerful for me.
Mission!
Oh, so cute!
Wow, shit!
can't plan for shit.
Oh wait, can someone read the
Oh,
mission
the mission,
card?
okay, you read.
Bring out the Picasso in you. Sit in a circle and paint one of your housemates randomly assigned to you. Exchange and share your paintings at the end of 1 hour. So we only got 1 hour.
Don't tell who you're painting.
No, we don't tell.
Don't tell.
We don't tell
Okay.
lah, more fun.
Be more fun. Okay.
I'm trying to look at the person that I'm gonna be.
Don't make it obvious, guys. It's a surprise.
I think we can draw something that represents the other person in our head. I think that's more doable, right?
I think this experience has shown me that everyone is on their own journey. No matter where we are at on our own journey, we need to hold space for others because we're not all on the same timeline, we're not at the same pace. I see a little bit of myself in everyone, and I think that's what life is about. You see a little bit of yourself in the relationships that you have. And it reminds me of like different points in my life where I felt insecure or not good enough or like really happy, really confident. And I think it just reminded me to always have empathy for people because you really don't know, you know, what stories they come with and where they are at on their journey. And this was just a really good reminder to continue being a kind human being.
I would not give up this experience for anything else. I think it's really valuable. I felt that I'm a person who I'm quite comfortable in saying no. So my life is very, very kind of stable. I have events, I have friends, the same group of friends. I'm just really comfortable with my life right now. I'm still growing and I try to push myself once in a while. But this brought out, you know, that part of me where I just really wanted to share my experience and to learn and to live that inner child again. And to really like kind of just enjoy, like be back to poly, you know, like come on, enjoy it.
My biggest takeaway is that I think I was too comfortable with constant. So, you know, before the show, I was really okay with every aspect of my life. But when I'm here and I meet all these 7 other individuals, and all of them give me something to take away. So, you know, they kind of push me to be better versions of myself. They really kind of inspired me in a sense, you know, to kind of want better for every aspect of my life, you know, be work, relationships, or dating. I think they've all kind of inspired me in a sense. So I'm kind of excited to see how I would, you know, put all of this in play once I leave the house.
Being in this show, this experience has actually made me understand more about myself and actually made me realize that a lot of people, they can be in different backgrounds, but they can all be in one household and they can click with each other very, very fast. Also, I learned how to deal with a lot of problems in better ways because a lot of people here, they advise me so much.
I think like, my biggest takeaway is that no matter who you are, right, at the end of the day, if you're true to yourself, right, people will accept you for who you are. I thought I had nothing to offer and like I was just crazy, but like the fact that they see that, you know, I have a side where I can inspire and I can create, I can be brave sometimes. I have that side to me, right, says that, yeah, like, I'm not just crazy, and I really appreciate them for seeing me like that.
This whole retreat has been transformational for everybody. So it's just nice that the things that I'm actually, that came out as flaws or issues right now are things that I have always been dealing with, but I've not really noticed it, or I have like gotten so used to it, right, that I don't notice it anymore. The whole misunderstanding. We had no choice but to sit down and communicate. Then as a result, we can communicate now, we can talk, and we are like, damn, come lah. So it happens when it happens, everything has a timing.
It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to let your guard down. It's okay to feel weak and helpless. I think doing that actually helps with me connecting with my other friends on a deeper level. So it's okay to feel vulnerable. I think that just summarizes what I want to say lah.
Honestly, this experience has taught me to like just be more open. Yeah, and it also taught me that people can really, really surprise you. Like, I really expected coming into this experience that there would be some discomfort, some, I don't know, like just at least one person that I don't get along with, but I don't feel that way at all. Like, so I'm actually quite shocked. Like, I really think people are gonna watch this and be like, how is this real? Okay, guys, so let's all go around the platform and talk about our paintings. Let's start with Putra.
Okay, so actually this is my painting. Do you guys know who is it? Look at her. She do that. And then she levitating from the ground.
He gave her like contour and blush.
It was on the right though.
Oh, she levitating like the one, the UFO. The UFO. Then this one is just a flower. Okay, so actually okay, you guys are right, I got Dewy. Okay, 3 reasons okay, because firstly, I feel like she's very random. And when I'm thinking of things, I'm like, oh, I wanted to do like a realistic art on her, but you know what? I should just be random. You know, I should just go for it.
She's an experience.
Yeah. So the second one, I feel like because she always like to bring her inner child out, right? Then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna draw out my inner child. That's why I use my finger. That I do this. That I really like to draw. Yeah. I feel like this painting represents her.
Yeah.
Represents her.
I love it.
I love you too.
My turn. So this is I'm not gonna say who the person is. Y'all guess, okay? So this is my painting. So these are like the colors and like kind of like the aura that I feel represents this person. Because this person, to me, feels like she has very soothing energy, which is why the colors are very soothing. But I feel like she's still very profound, which is why it's quite a quite a stark color scheme. I feel like it sticks to like there's a branding because this person has a branding. Okay, so yeah, y'all guess who it is?
Charmian.
Yes, it's Charmian.
And I love pastels, so I feel like you're on point.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
All her legging all pastel color what?
Yeah, I was like kind of freaked out. I was like, dude, this is the one day I'm wearing like a pastel.
Hey, I didn't even notice this. I was like, what's her vibe?
I love it, by the way. It's so beautiful. So this is mine.
So cute. It's a box.
Yeah. Okay, I'll describe this person. This painting actually encompasses like how I see him, but also how I hope he can see himself. So this little guy is a robot, and usually robots are like made of metals. That's why you have the grey and all that. And I think this person tends to like create limitations for himself, you know? But I think if he can see himself like the way that others see him, which is like green and there's like a lot of, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of love in him and he has really good ideas. And I hope that he can see himself in that light more. Yeah, so...
Oh, made me cry.
Is it really sassy?
Yeah, it's sassy. So he's like a piece, I don't know, I just feel like I wanted to paint it green because I want peace for you more than anything.
I'm gonna put it on my bedside. Don't worry. You know what I really like about that thing? The smile.
Yeah, that was the one thing I was like, no matter how, I'm gonna put a face on it.
That even that robot has a soul. No, I do feel like that, you know, sometimes. So, but thank you. Like I think like describe perfectly. Thank you.
Okay, Softie, it's your turn. That's really good he really got artistic with it
Okay, you guys guess what it is first.
It's a control panel.
This is a Navy ship.
Oh my god, yeah.
So it's obvious that it's Brandon.
I felt me.
So I know Brandon have already like ended his Navy so-called career, but I felt that, you know, he's like, he embodies like a ship. You know, he's like carefree on the sea, but he's still grounded at the same time. There are dark clouds like at the edge of the painting. Could be incoming clouds, could be clouds that, you know, has already like passed by. So it's live lah. Like there will be hardships and there will be challenges and there will be, you know, storms. Yes. So, but then we still need to see the bigger picture, the view, which is the sea. You know. So.
Wow. It's so good.
This is my favorite memory of this person. I hope you all know from first shot. Who is? This you. Wait, she was...
The red skirt.
The black boot.
The back foot.
I told be abstract. I can't draw. So this is my favorite memory of you yesterday at the dance party and dinner with like whoop disco
The
ball,
rave.
disco
I can
di-
see
yeah,
the
the rave,
rave.
right? Yeah, the party
Yeah.
vibes. Yeah, I wanted to. But this outfit is my favorite outfit of you. With the boots. Just pretend this is boots. But this is Yasi, no?
Yeah, she's just working it.
You know, I love it. It's so nice. It's so You don't lie. I saw your face initially when I turned. You're like,
No, I was like, what is that?
yeah.
That's a boo, that's a oh.
Wait, you saw the boots and you knew it was you. This is the killer, no?
No,
My body proportion a bit off lah.
The
Like,
body portion? No, but you got long legs. Okay.
okay, thank you.
I love how she made it brown. You always say I'm brown.
Oh, it's so good.
so nice. Wow. If you notice, right, the colors on your face is like very pink because like I feel like you have a very feminine side to you, which a lot of people really like and can like feel safe around you. Like you have a motherly side to you. Yeah, then we can feel like, oh, and like, yeah, actually, remember how you said like you wish to be inspire people, and I just want to show you that you are actually very inspiring, and you are that bright light that people hold on to and be like, you know what, Devin's my bitch. Yeah, and that's how I see you, and that's why your hair is flying. And not
Wait, the detail is in the hairline. Yeah. Can you hide the hairline?
Shade, the freaking shading.
yeah, it's like you come in and you're like, boom, lift some weights, motherfucker. Yeah, and everyone's like, yeah, but also I have to remind you who you are. And oh my fuck, you have been smelling forever.
Oh my god, I love it. I really. Holy shit.
You have to hang this up.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. So,
Shine like a rainbow.
yeah, okay, I'm so sorry. I messed up this part. But okay, it was very funny because with this person, I had a few moments in the house with. And I had a moment where I gave this person a painting I really liked. And it was something slightly darker with a ray of gold. But when we received the name, I was like, what comes after the rain? The rainbow. But I wanted it to be a shining rainbow. Because that's what I kind of see you like do and bring to the house. Like, you know, you like when we talk, it's like about you daring to touch on the feminine side and everything also. And also like just really just shining. So like, yeah.
After hours, wait. With the glasses?
It's not done lah, cause I suck at art. But okay, so this is supposed to be when Shaz, right? She's a full-on corporate girl during the day, right? During the day. But this is more of like, okay, you know, 6 o'clock she clock off from work and then she goes to like her own studio or what, and then she's like full-on wretchedness. So that's why I gave her a haircut and then I gave her like highlights and shit.
Oh right. Oh yeah, the haircut. Okay.
So I don't know how to draw hair, but I noticed your hair is longer than your left side. So I tried lah, but halfway through I was like, you know what? Let's give you the Rihanna haircut lah. You probably
Yeah,
can pull
I
it
can
off.
tell. You give me like a little pixie cut.
So if like you had a talk show or like you just want to like just film yourself, okay, listen, I don't care who's listening to this or whatever, but this is what I'm going to talk, you know. I have a feeling like After Hours will be a really good name for that. Like that thing is my head.
Thank you.
Shaz After Hours. Aww, this was such a nice sharing session.
Pretty. I love it.
Thank you. It's very pretty.
What the hell? Fabulous.
Thank you, baby. I really love it. Shaz, I hope you like it.
Oh, I love it.
Alright guys, I think we need to start to pack our stuff. Last day. You guys have a lot of things. Oh.
Yes, sir, I got a lot of stuff.
I can't be bothered to take out my luggage bag.
Go.
Oh my god.
I've only like half the cupboard at home, you know.
I feel weird. No, I really think right when I go home right, I'm gonna like sit in my bed and I'll be like,
Yeah.
what was that? Like
Yeah.
not in like a oh my god ew, but in like a actually what was that experience?
Right?
Like
Like it's very dreamy.
I feel
no?
like I'll feel very like out of body. I feel like this experience is a bit of like out of body experience.
It is.
Yeah, because
It's surreal.
it's so surreal and like
It's surreal because just like a few days ago I was in the office. Hello.
no, and it's also very weird to me because like I always thought like I would need my phone with me all the time.
No, this one got the one more zip. If I unzip, then can.
Oh,
but
so
very
you can
very
both.
little.
And that's not so bad.
So we are going to create a group or what? We can just ask
No,
each
like
other
we
what.
got time lah.
Yeah lah.
Like one person get everyone's number.
Bye, room.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
It's been a long
Last day, guys.
Back to work.
without you, my friend.
Alright, we're leaving this room for the last time. Thank you, you have served us well. You have bonded us.
Is this the last one? Please say no.
I thought we were going to go already.
Oh my god, our phones!
Hey, was this the order that we came in that day?
Oh yeah, it is. This is where we first met. And we had a little moment there only.
Your time at the friend zone is coming to a close. Before you retrieve your phones and head off, it's time to recap the time spent together and say your final goodbyes.
The friend zone means really meeting new friends and hopefully we'll be in this zone for a long time. So yeah, I'm just so glad to know each and every one of you.
What the friend zone means to me is that you will support each other in this zone, try out new things, experience new things together, and like what you said, just make new friends. And I think I gained like 7 other friends.
Who was third?
The friend zone means that BFK will always keep me in the friend zone. Literally what it meant. I thought it was gonna be Love Island, but and also I have some new friends. Yay!
I think to me, the friend zone is a zone that I think we all can have fun and as well as move out of your comfort zone. Being comfortable to be vulnerable and enjoying the moment enjoying the present moment.
My man.
My man.
For me personally, friend zone means like you like disconnecting yourself from the whole world, but instead you come to this place to actually make friends the old-fashioned way. You know, because we don't have our like gadgets and everything, so we are literally like disconnected from the whole world. And I felt like that. You know, I mean, it can be exhausting and everything, but I feel like this is more genuine, and we are literally like living in the moment to literally know each other like for real.
Well, for me, the friend zone is the state of coming back together and feeling like nothing's changed. Because we've only been together for 5 days and we're gonna go back out there, do our own things, live our lives with new friends in our social circle. But that being said, I hope that the next time we come back together, it will feel like nothing has changed.
Purr.
Why? 你会 start 了哦
Because she said you can't overuse it, you have to use it at the right time.
Okay, my turn. So friend zone. My personal take is like you come here really expose yourself. In that sense, like you be your naked true self, that kind, you know. You expose yourself, have everyone around you take a look at you, and then they say what they want to say. If there's anything to say, whether good or bad, they'll tell you, and then you learn to take accountability of that, and then you see what you want to work on and what you want to work on, maybe like sometime down the road or whatever, you know. I think I ended off by calling it like breaking boundaries lah.
Okay, since everyone was very like, oh, cute too, I'm just gonna say the friend zone is f***ing chaotic. But that's part of friendships. They're chaotic, they're messy, sometimes uncomfortable, but you're still friends.
Yeah, for real.
Wait, this is our last mission, right? Doesn't mean we get our phones back.
I think so.
I don't want to.
I also don't want eh.
Yeah, I'm actually terrified of going back to work.
I don't know.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Mine too.
I'll take mine.
Okay, the rest we can sell those to the one.
Hey, sentiment value.
Guys, it's time to leave. Let's go. Group hug.
Huggy.
Clap for yourself. Okay. Alright, let's go.
Bye, house.
Bye, house.
Bye, bye, house.
She's got it. It's been a long day without you, my friend. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.